Good morning. Still early in the morning, but I must look tired. I was playing with this iPhone issue. I'm not going to go into detail. But the ChatGPT has been going through some logic. We go back and forth how to get more memory size because the iPhone I cannot put the video in. And as we go on the conversation, AI forget what we have discussed. And I have seen this many times. That's LLM. So they go one step at a time, and if you go one step and one step, they think they are on top of it, just think forward, but they don't go back necessarily. So I have to remind them what has happened and why don't you do this? And they say, that's correct. This to me is nonsense. They're supposed to be bright and full of logic, but they're not following the basic logic. And it's not just ChatGPT, but the Gemini too. How many times I said, you are lost? I may have mentioned this already. That was something about something else. But this is another discussion. So I try this AI and that AI. And they're so proud of what they can do. I mean, they can be proud of certain things that is easy to predetermine and use the logic to get things done. But if the conversation goes on, and if they forget what was discussed before, which they shouldn't, because they can only review every time you go forward to check what has been discussed so that you don't make a mistake. But I learned the lesson that they don't understand that. So look at ourselves. We get stuck in somewhere, and what do? You go backward. You lost something. Your iPhone is not to be found. I tell you, I came up with this idea talking about it. So I don't want to lose this, and I made this thing as an invention so that it's not just black one sitting, but you can see, much better. So I haven't lost the iPhone so often anymore. So that's the learning. And that learning has to be done in AI. And I keep repeating. I even said that why can you charge me for your service? Obviously, I'm getting lots of benefit. But learning here, I need to practice Namami Dabutsu at this moment, right? And to see if my muscle tone is very delicate and soft, and breathing is smooth, so that I can make the right judgment to see what's going on, accept everything. But I thought I'll just share with you. The process goes on like this. And in the other video, I mentioned about competing against time. That's what I mean, that we get into this mumbo jumbo craziness. So, what's the bottom line? Breathe in, breathe out. Namu Amida Butsu. Listen to the cicada. Connect to all the background I've got. And appreciating life. Even this seemingly stupid thing going on. I chose this path. And not to justify it, but that's what I did with all the companies I visited. One more sentence and I'll let you go. If you talk with top management, they're so logical, they say everything is right, and the chart and presentation. But when I check at the shop floor, that's not the case. And then I have to manage the way so that this bottleneck, something is missing, has to be resolved. I'm saying I'm doing the same thing in this instance. I keep telling AI, you better learn this. They say they are progressing fast, but something is missing. Not to complain, but the reality is reality. but also reflecting myself in the way we think and get stuck. Let's go step at a time with a smile, appreciation of life. Thank you for listening.